Mercedes has done the unthinkable, electrifying an icon without losing its soul. Meet the 2025 G580 with EQ technology, the first-ever all-electric G-Wagen. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know, from its bold exterior and high-tech interior to its quad-motor drivetrain, off-road prowess, and how it stacks up against the G550 and the mighty G63. Stick around. Exterior. The exterior of the 2025 Mercedes G580 with EQ technology maintains the iconic, boxy silhouette that has defined the G-Class for decades, but with subtle refinements that distinguish it as part of Mercedes' electric future. At first glance, the upright stance, flat roofline, and squared-off edges remain intact, preserving the rugged, militaristic charm that G-Wagen enthusiasts adore. However, the G580 introduces aerodynamic tweaks that set it apart from its combustion engine siblings, the G550 and the performance-oriented G63. Unlike the G550 and G63, which feature bold, open grilles to cool their powerful IC engines, the G580 opts for a largely closed-off grille with a sleek black panel finish, punctuated by an illuminated Mercedes emblem at the center. This design is both a nod to its EV identity and an aerodynamic improvement, reducing drag to enhance efficiency. Flanking the grille are slightly redesigned LED headlights, retaining the signature round shape but featuring new, more precise light graphics that offer a modern touch without straying too far from tradition. Moving along the sides, the G580 retains the prominent fender flares and upright windshield that are hallmarks of the G-Class. Additionally, the EQ-specific 20-inch wheels sport an aerodynamic design, reducing turbulence around the wheel wells, a departure from the more aggressive, performance-focused wheels of the G63. At the rear, the G580 keeps the classic side-hinged tailgate and the signature exposed spare tire, but with a twist. Instead of the traditional tire cover, Mercedes offers an optional storage box designed to mimic the look of the spare tire, providing a practical solution for storing charging cables. The rear LED taillights are slimmer compared to the G550 and G63, enhancing the modern appeal without detracting from the rugged charm. Interior. Step inside the 2025 Mercedes G580 with EQ technology, and it's immediately clear that while the rugged DNA of the G-Class remains intact, Mercedes has refined it with a futuristic, EV-focused luxury. The cabin is a two-row layout, maintaining the classic upright seating position that G-Class enthusiasts love, but now infused with subtle yet distinctive touches that set the G580 apart. Blue stitching accents are woven meticulously throughout the cabin, a nod to its electric identity, subtly differentiating it from the traditional red or silver accents commonly found in the G63. Dominating the dashboard are two expansive 12.3-inch screens seamlessly integrated under a single glass panel, serving as both the digital gauge cluster and the MBUX infotainment system. Compared to the G550 and G63, the interface feels more tailored to EV needs, with features that allow you to monitor real-time energy consumption, showing precisely which functions are drawing power and impacting your range, an invaluable addition that reflects the evolving demands of electric vehicle owners. The system supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, alongside an advanced voice assistant and augmented reality navigation, which projects directional cues directly onto the windshield, enhancing situational awareness. For those in the rear, Mercedes offers an optional rear seat entertainment package featuring a pair of 11.6-inch displays mounted behind the front seats, which provide almost full control over media and vehicle functions. However, despite the opulent tech offerings, the back seat feels slightly tighter compared to rivals in the luxury EV segment, a reminder that the G-Class's boxy dimensions prioritize off-road prowess over rear legroom. Still, comfort isn't compromised thanks to the available active multi-contour Seat Plus package, offering 8 massage programs for the driver and front passenger, elevating the driving experience to spa-like levels of relaxation. Mercedes hasn't skimped on audio quality either. A Burmester sound system with Dolby Atmos comes standard, enveloping the cabin with rich, immersive sound. The cargo space in the 2025 Mercedes G580 with EQ technology reflects the compromises often seen in EV adaptations of traditional platforms. Accessed through the iconic side-hinged rear door, the cargo area offers 19.6 cubic feet of storage space, which is noticeably less than the nearly 39 cubic feet available in the gas-powered G550 and G63. This reduction is primarily due to the packaging demands of the rear electric motors and battery modules, which intrude into the cargo area. Drivetrain. The 2025 Mercedes G580 with EQ technology represents a radical shift from the traditional powertrains of the G550 and G63, yet it manages to retain the rugged spirit of the G-Class while embracing electrification. At its core, the G580 features 145 horsepower permanent magnet synchronous motors, one positioned near each wheel, delivering a combined output of 579 horsepower and a staggering 859 pound-feet of torque. This setup not only provides immense power, but also allows for precise individual control of each wheel, enabling impressive off-road tricks like the G-turn, a tank turn maneuver where the SUV can spin 360 degrees within its own length by powering wheels on opposite sides in reverse directions. The G580 swaps traditional mechanical locking differentials for virtual differential locks and sophisticated torque vectoring, ensuring it remains a beast off-road despite the absence of physical hardware. There's also an off-road crawl function, enhancing its ability to tackle extreme terrains with the same confidence as its gas-powered siblings. Performance-wise, the G580's electric punch is undeniable. It rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.1 seconds, comfortably outpacing the G550's 5.2 second and closely tailing the G63's blistering 3.9-second sprint. Power is drawn from a hefty 116.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack, protected by robust underbody shielding to maintain durability in rugged conditions. However, the trade-off comes in the form of range. EPA estimates put it at 239 miles per charge, which is modest compared to some modern EVs, but understandable given the G-Class's boxy, aerodynamic challenge design. Efficiency ratings sit at 68 miles per gallon city and 53 miles per gallon highway, which again trails behind sleeker EVs, but holds its own considering the G580's size and off-road capability. Charging is relatively quick for such a large battery, with DC fast charging at up to 200 kilowatts, allowing a 10 to 90% top-up in about 46 minutes. Underneath, the G580 features independent front suspension for improved on-road comfort, while retaining a Dion solid rear axle, a nod to the G-Class's heritage and a critical component for serious off-road durability. The two-speed automatic transmission is replaced with a simpler EV-friendly system, though Mercedes has cleverly included shift paddles that control regenerative braking levels instead of gears. Interestingly, despite its electric heart, the G580 still rumbles on startup, thanks to artificially generated sounds designed to mimic the traditional G-Class growl. The 2025 Mercedes G580 with EQ technology comes well-equipped with a comprehensive suite of advanced driver assistance systems, blending expected safety features with cutting-edge technology. Standard offerings include automated emergency braking and blind spot monitoring, which are now staples in the luxury SUV segment. However, the G580 goes a step further with advanced features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control with lane centering, and traffic sign recognition. The self-parking feature is particularly noteworthy, making maneuvering this boxy, rugged SUV in tight urban spaces surprisingly effortless.